Tortillas, a Mexican restaurant that also specializes in American cuisine. It is here in the heart of American Canyon, and one of their most popular dishes is quesadilla, the dish we're going to be cooking today. Now let's go inside and meet the owner's daughter. Okay.
Hi, my name is Mia. My mom owns a restaurant. We've been here about 5 years. One of our goals opening this restaurant was to bring out the Mexican cuisine here in American Canyon. Birria was originated from Jalisco, where my family is from. One of the most important goals my mom had when opening this restaurant is bringing her Jalisco culture. By that, we bring the same chilies, boiling the meat, and that's how we made birria today.
Birria came to Mexico through the Spain colonization in the 1600s. During this time, Mexico was going through a crop devastation. So when the Spanish had brought over goats, they saw them as useless animals, so they ate them. And one of the main meals they made was birria. They cooked birria through many ways, but their most popular or most famous one was kilns. They're also known as earth ovens. It's basically when you cook the meat underground, often done safely in dry dirt. Now, queso birria is from Tijuana. It originated from food vendors where they just basically took the concept of birrias from Jalisco, Mexico, and just put cheese on it.
I wanted to share the food I grew up in, create a place where people feel like familiar with the moment they walk in. I think always knew being in the kitchen just felt natural to me, like it was where I belong. My grandma told me she was the cook of the house and everyone trusts her flavors. I miss the familiar feeling, and there is nothing like being home.
Here we have our quesadilla.
My overall takeaway from this project was very enlightened, I would say. I got to see how a lot of things are done, especially within the restaurant industry. I got to see basically the time, the effort, and dedication it ultimately takes to make birria. I would say I was out at those botellas for like 5 hours, and most of that time was just getting the meat tender. I learned so much overall, just the process of making birria and the different ways, like the underground ovens. And though we did not get to actually do it that way, I thought it was very cool and interesting that people while not commonly over here, people closer to the border states, they still do that. So that was very cool and interesting. I love to see that they're keeping culture and traditions alive. I also had an interview with Aztec Market where we got the meat from, and here's that. Okay, hi, I'm here with
Herman Bogari.
Okay, and we're gonna ask him a few questions. He's the manager here at Aztec Market. So what are your favorite kinds of meat?
My favorite kinds of meats, I prefer the arrachera, which is flat meat, very soft, tender. When we do barbecues, that's my go-to.
Is that beef or like?
That's beef.
Beef, yeah? Okay. And then how many meats do you have here and what are they?
Meats, we actually have quite a bit. If you look at our case, we probably just from for the meat that we have, ground meat, from the ground meat all the way, that's different. It's beef, but we have pork, all this kinds of different kinds of pork. We have chicken, we have seafood, fish. We have our marinated, different kinds of Mexican cheeses. And for meats, I'd probably say we have over probably 50 different kinds, different cuts.
And then, what is the significance of meat in the Latin community?
With the syndicate for Napa Valley, there's a lot of Hispanics that we cater not just to the Hispanics, but we cater to all of our community. We have from meats to taqueria, get a quick taco while you go shopping, go grocery shopping. We have produce, we have some ice cream, we have a little mixture of everything, so we can support our community.
Okay, thank you. And then lastly, for your birria, do you prefer beef or goat meat?
For birria, I prefer beef.
Beef, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I must be that once I cook it, the goat is good. Maybe I'm just used to the beef.
Beef, yeah.
And I've always gotten beef, but there's a lot of people they'll do the goat.
Yeah.
And it's very popular in the Hispanic community.
Yeah.
But since I was little, we just tried beef, and I got stuck. The goat has a little different taste, so I tend to stay with beef.
Yeah, my friend, she's from Jalisco, and they say that they like goat better than that. Being at Aztec Market and experiencing like a Mexican deli, it genuinely opened my eyes to how many meats there were. He said there was over like 50 meats, and I was like, I couldn't even think of 50 ways or 50 parts of an animal. So I thought that was just like amazing that you could use all these different meats to create unique dishes. I was very shocked, and I was also very impressed. And the atmosphere was like very homey. There was music playing. There was people who were very accommodating. They spoke English and Spanish. And the overall just experience was nice. One thing I will say when comparing my own culture to Mexican culture, during the food aspect, I would say was the seasonings. When we actually made the birria, the meat for it, we seasoned it with salt and pepper, but we just seasoned the boiling water, not more so like directly in contact with the meat itself. In my culture, the Black community, we were very, very heavy seasoners. So I was kind of shocked when there wasn't like direct seasoning. I thought we were going to marinate the meat to get the most flavor, but it was still very good. And I was kind of shocked because I was like, I didn't really see all the seasonings, but it was really good. Instead of seasonings, I would say they definitely focus on like the vegetables. Like we use onions, garlic, black peppers, red chilies. So I would say that definitely pulled through in the end when it came to flavor and retaining all of that tenderness. This concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.